All right, we're live for Saturday. What's up, guys? All right, Saturday breaks, $100 giveaway. Buying land in Venezuela. All right, because they have new management over there. Let's see. Let's close this. Let's expand this. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. Hey, hey, Mr. Doge Lopi. How's it going, man? We're gonna pin this there we go, message this link. Very nice. Let's turn on the iPad. Oh, closing out of that. Oops. Okay, there we go. Saturday breaks, $100 giveaway, buying land in Venezuela. So the Sarah giveaway continues for a third day or second day. Let's see. I spent some money today. Listing sold. What did this sell for? 132. Oh, that's cool. I tried an auction on a signature card. I got 132 for it. That's not bad. Okay, let's see. We'll get rid of this. Item delivered. Now that you have the item back, please issue a refund. Oh, yeah, so a coin got returned to me. So this is getting refunded. Okay. All right, very good. And what about messages? I get any messages? Scoopy. I was watching one of your videos. How you could repurpose it into a short term, what? Weird, man. It's a weird message. Let's get rid of that. Boop. And we'll jump over here. What do we got up here? You've got money. Fujipan, you're jumping in the One Piece break? All right, but I gotta warn you. It's a One Piece break. Let's jump back over here. How about that for a warning? There are the siding bids. Mr. Scott. Oops. All right. Good. And then let's delete these. Very nice. All right. So just so you know, I don't always check my emails super often. I'm a little slow on checking the emails. Okay. That's all set up. I think we're ready to go. Did we ping Discord? Let's check Discord real fast. Scoop-a-dee-boo-boo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, we're ready. Cool. Let's jump over to Mr. Thujipan. He's the first order of the day. Hey, what's up, Pedrick? What's up, guys? I just opened my first Leering Center in Minnesota. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Boy, that's a big story, isn't it? That's a really big story. So Jonas Gordon, he was the last one to order the other day. And that is the last order of the website. Good. So that's correct. All right. Lots of news today, man. Some news today. If you had your head under a rock and you weren't watching, apparently the United States captured the leader of Venezuela. And now Venezuela has, I don't know, it's just under U.S. occupation, I guess. It is? All right. Very nice. Protect your pokies. It's World War III. Highly doubt that. No, but it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Trump managed to take out the Venezuelan leader without a single U.S. soldier dead. That's pretty crazy, actually. But maybe it was very easy because if you were watching the news, CNN showed the people celebrating in the streets after Maduro was kicked out. So, yeah, I guess maybe the people wanted it. Maybe it's harder to fight a war if your people aren't really on your side. I don't know. Are you feeling better today? Oh, yeah, I'm feeling much better. So much for Trump's New Year's world peace resolution. Let's see. I want to show you guys this. Check this out. So this is on TikTok. We'll just pause the music for a moment here. Check this out. This is CNN reporting this. Look at that. These are the Venezuelans celebrating. Look at the smiles on their faces. Crazy. Like she got a big smile on her face. Pretty interesting. I like the comment section here. It's like propaganda. It's funny to call it propaganda. It's on CNN of all places. CNN, they do propaganda for the other team. So I don't know about that. It might just be the case that he wasn't very popular. Let's go ahead and hit play on this. All right. So yeah, it's very, very, very interesting day to day. And I mean, probably if I was an investor, I'd be investing in Venezuela potentially if they're going to have, you know, super undervalued land or whatever they might have with incoming U.S. investments, which is what I'm betting is going to happen next. Here we are. Oh, look at that. We got Raul. So much for Trump's New Year's World Peace Resolution. He was living horror for them. These people are happy. That's what I'm saying. They have to be. For a reaction like that, there had to have been some reasons to feel so great about it. But yeah, it's really interesting. All right, guys. So we are actually a Pokemon card shop. We're just talking a little news there because that's some pretty crazy news. It's almost like a war started and ended in like a week or something. Like a war with no one dying or something. I guess Maduro's going to be tried for crimes. How insane. I pulled the SIR Charizard 3 times. Nice. All right, there we go. It took them 3 hours. Yeah, that's wild, man. I feel like with that occurring, it definitely makes Trump look a little more crazy in a good way. In a, you know, maybe don't do anything until Trump's out of office kind of way, you know? Like wait for somebody who isn't Trump to be in power if you're going to make a move. Because Trump seems more daring than maybe the previous politicians. And he's successful. He succeeded at it. You know, and so this gives you a big morale boost. Makes your country's brand look a little better, especially after the really, really, really terrible outcome that occurred in Afghanistan. But also, we don't know what happens next. Like, how will Venezuela be ran? I think Trump mentioned he was just going to let the United States run Venezuela. So I think oh, look, this says NHCC trade on it. Ooh, interesting. What are we trading here? Ho-ho. Oh, maybe you already gave me these cards and I just set it to the side. Maybe that's why that was in that box. And what's this? Okay. Well, those are kind of nice. All right. Put these in here. And we'll grab this bag. Ooh. He says, no. Hey, mister, that's my bag. You pies to add to. I pies to add to. Oh, okay. I'm getting everything before prices. How many more spots available in the Astral Break? Hey, what's up, man? 7 spots left in the Astral Break. I got a whole bunch of these baggies here. All right, so I don't want those cards sitting here. That's not a good spot for them because they're a bit confusing when they sit there. Let's put them over here maybe. All right, so they're in this box now. I got a package from you today, but it did not have my slabs. Ooh, didn't have your slabs. Interesting. And did you have 2 packages coming? Is that why? Let's see. Let's check history real fast. Sure, WTV, this box is. Challenge, show me the most valuable card you have within an arm's reach. This one. All right, let me reset this shipping software real fast, Mr. Jack. So, Jack, you sent in for a round of shipping. How many slabs should there have been? Were they specialty slabs or were they just normal, you know, like Pokemon card size slabs? All right, here we are. Oh my gosh, it's going to do a verification. I hate it that they do this. Why do they do this sometimes? Here's your verification code. God, dude. Don't you guys hate passwords? Passwords are so annoying. All right, we're going to hit continue. Just normal and only 3. Okay, that sounds more like a shipping mistake. So perhaps Miss Alexis was supposed to grab your slabs and she did not. All right, so this is loading up now. Let's go over to history. We'll take a quick look into that, Mr. Jack. How's it going, guys? Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a nice Saturday. Karis and I discovered there's a nice restaurant right next to us, and we've been living out here for like 4 years now, and we've never been to it. We didn't know it was just exactly right next to us. We'll type in Jack here. Boop. All right, Mr. Jack. Here is a Jack Woodworth label printed on 12/26. It says printed, but it doesn't say anything else. You know what that tells me, Jack? That sounds like you were meant to have maybe another label for the actual slabs, and it's not on its way yet. Okay. I wonder if I can cancel this. Can I cancel this? Ooh, I'm scared to cancel it. I'm not going to cancel that. I'm gonna leave it untouched for the moment. And then what I think I ought to do is I better check for your slabs, make sure they're there, and make sure that that label isn't in transit right now, because sometimes the label's in transit and it hasn't been scanned. Jack Woodworth slabs. So it says you have another label for some reason. I bet that's meant to be for the actual slabs. All right. So we're going to have to check for those slabs. There should be 4 of them now. Nice. All right. This is a country where that dictator made it so it was illegal for doctors to list starvation as a cause of death. That dude had to go. Yeah, and if you're not even thinking of it from a moralistic point of view, you know, if you want to think of it in a more selfish point of view, I mean, Venezuela was supplying Russia and China with oil. It's basically a puppet state for our opponents, you know? Like, we're trying to help Ukraine fight Russia off, get a good peace deal, right? We're trying to get that finished. Well, Russia's been sanctioned against the world or against the West, and it makes its money off of countries that don't really fall into the West's, I don't know, like network. That would be like North Korea, China, and guess what? Venezuela, which doesn't like us. Cuba, maybe. So Venezuela just got cut off from selling Russia and China cheap oil, and that damages their economy and makes us stronger because they'll probably sell us oil now. And people think that that's a bad thing, I guess. I don't think it's a bad thing. Here's Alicia Brown, Astrobox. Keep sealed, please. You got it. All right. So 2 more spots in the Astro. How's it going, Miss Alicia? Okay. I think Americans are very nervous about it because things have gone so poorly in the past with like Afghanistan. I don't think this is like Afghanistan. I think this is going to be different. I do. Venezuela is so close to the United States that we don't need to have like we can manage it from our back door, basically. It's that close to us. Venezuela is very close. Afghanistan was on the other side of the world. And, you know, you had like the Taliban, which was a strong religious military. They wanted the country back. I don't think it's like that with Venezuela. I think the Venezuelan people just want a chance for prosperity, which I think if the U.S. actually removed sanctions on Venezuela and started pumping investments into that country, it would do better. It would improve quickly from where it's currently at. All right. Just enjoying my little holiday break. How's your holidays? Pretty good. Yeah, my holidays were good. We are. It's all over now, though. back to the grind. Why, thank you, Miss Alicia. This goes to 8 and 9. There it goes. I'm even closer. Yeah, you're pretty close. Here we are. There we go. Cool. All right. I think it has a chilling effect, too, on, surrounding neighboring countries that were doing not so great things to us, so Trump was kind of sparring back and forth with the leader of Colombia saying, hey, you sell us drugs, too. We don't like it. And now with Maduro, it's going to be tried probably publicly. The Colombian president's probably sweating a little bit because when you move past just words and into actions, you're like, oh, that could happen to me. Maybe I don't want to do things for about 3 years. You know what I mean? So I do think it'll have a chilling effect for a while. Just normal, and only 3, there should be 4. I'm even closer. Not bad. How was your holiday? Why didn't Trump seek congressional approval? So I guess there's 2 parts to that question. The first part is, Are you mad that he did, like, that he took out Maduro? Can we agree Maduro was not a great guy? He was a puppet leader for Russia and China, and you're, at least you can admit you're happy that he's gone and that now Venezuela, they have a chance for a different leader. You know, can you admit that that's a good thing? Second, now to answer the question directly, I would say he didn't need approval from Congress to take down a narco terrorist, which he was labeled in 2020 before Trump was elected. So Maduro, he had a $50 million bounty on him, and Trump just took him out. And he did so without any U.S. troops dying. And really, I don't even think that many Venezuelans got hurt either, just probably people who were working for Maduro. So he just started and finished, taking down Maduro with almost no deaths, very cleanly. And Maduro was found to be a narco terrorist by the United States government in 2020. So I don't think he had to get congressional approval. It's like asking, does Donald Trump need congressional approval to go after the cartel? He doesn't really need to do that. He just needs to label them a terrorist, I think. And then you're just kind of allowed to work on it. And that's it. Here's it for it. So those are my two parts that's my two-part answer to that question. The first part is, why even ask the question? Like, isn't this a good thing? But second of all, was it really an abuse of power if, Maduro's been titled a, narco terrorist and Trump's basically just defeated that? You are. You'd be a great history political teacher, maybe. I think I'd rather sell Pokemon. People just hate Trump. It's hilarious, says Lurkin Larry. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I've been reading the comments, and there's so many people angry that this happened. And it's like, what's the bad part? He already was working with North Korea, Iran, Russia, and China. It's like a network of countries that don't like us. Maduro was working with those guys. So they just lost an ally, and we're potentially gaining an ally. And what's the downside? I think it's just people don't want to see America do well under Trump's leadership. I think it just comes down to that. That's it. They don't like him. They don't like his personality, or they don't like one of his policies or something like that. I don't know. And it's like, I guess that's how it's got to be. I don't know. We are, ooh. Lovely Bowser. I'm liking this Bowser, man. Look at these lovely slabs we have. Ooh, we need a BGS slab right here. So we're in a new month. This is January, and that means we can do repos now. Oh yeah, repos on expensive slabs. Here's Silver Edition knocked out. I was just shopping around. We're not going to sell this like this. We're going to crack this out. I was just shopping around. I dropped a little over $2,000 on fresh poker cards. We are. Poker cards are getting crazy expensive. I saw that a red deck Snorlax sold for $1.3 thousand. Amazing. A card that in the past would have sold maybe for like $100 to $200 at most. Now he's got a sold history of 1.3 thousand. So poker cards are doing well. I always thought they would, because they're from 1995 or 1996. They were released with the base set. They got a nice minimalist look. Playing poker is still very relevant today. It's a very relevant game. Televised. There we go. Just trying to loosen this up a little bit. All right, there we go. Okay. The downside is freedom and prosperity for Venezuelans, and having the Trump administration to thank for that freedom and prosperity, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Like, how many Venezuelans in America today have maybe at least a sense that there could be hope, that they can go back to their home and not be persecuted by the Maduro regime, and maybe there's business opportunity? Like, maybe they've been living there for generations and they fled to the U.S. because everyone's starving. There's no business. It's a communist paradise. And Maduro's got, a totalitarian grip on the country. So there's probably gangs, maybe government terrorist gangs. kidnapping people, kidnap your daughter, put her on the black market, that kind of crap. Now this guy's gone, and you could potentially go home and open a business now. And it could be a really great place to invest in right now. If it's about to have normal, if it's going from having no financial relationship with the US to having a normal financial relationship, there's a lot of opportunity then. So they're looking at that probably with a lot of excitement. And that's why you saw that video on CNN of the people who are still there, basically celebrating like, hey, we can go back to being a, capitalist society, which they were originally. And before Hugo Chavez took power and ruined the country. We are. Ooh. Very nice. I feel like this ain't even a Trump thing. It's just sort of a thing that fails for the U.S. time and time again. My feelings would be the same if a Democrat did it. I think what you're projecting, though, is sort of like, and I don't blame you for this, but you're feeling a lot of uneasiness. You're feeling a lot of, it's like you've been hurt in a bad relationship too many times. And now you're expecting this one to go wrong as well. And maybe it will. See, that's the thing. Maybe it will. I'm aware of that as well. Like trying to manage Afghanistan turned out to be pretty bad. So we don't know what'll happen next. What we do know is that Maduro was not good anyways. So all you've done is removed one bad leader. Again, he was friends with North Korea, Iran, Russia, China. That was his group. He was an outcast from the United States, right? So that was his group. He's an anti-America leader. He's gone now, though. And so there's a chance for something else to happen. And maybe it'll be negative and maybe it won't. But it wasn't going to be positive under Maduro either way. So it's not like it's going to get much worse than what it already was. He was going to continue to supply Russia and China with oil while we're trying to fight Russia in Ukraine. Let's see. It's a serious matter that required serious action. This is all part of the much larger play. Wait till you see the trial. Do you have the Chinese set that has the Psyduck Pikachu card? I think I know what you're talking about. It's called 151 Surprise. I think I do have some of that. Where is that? Do I have that on the menu? I'm pretty sure I do have it. So under the YouTube description, under Poke Chinese, 151 Journeys, $7 a pack. So I believe that's the set that has what you're describing. And yes, it looks like we do have it. I love this Bowser. I just love it. I'm going to toss this Bowser up. Now, he would cost maybe like 150 if he was a PSA 10. We're doing 80 because he's a BGS 9.5. Okay. Yeah, 151 Journey, $7. So this should be what, 16 spots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There it is. Yeah, he's a great looking card. Let's get him into these Poke Shuffles. So we're going to say BGS 9.5, Bowser, and it's going to say Joker. All right. Hey, Mr. The Commoduro, I know! It's all we're talking about. It's such a crazy day. It's a big day, actually. It's like a historic day. So I've been into politics since Bill Clinton. My parents taught me politics when I was a kid. That's all they watched. They didn't watch sports, so I'm kind of like them, I guess. And they were very much into politics. They didn't like Bill Clinton, I guess. I watched Hugo Chavez call America the devil for years. He called America the devil, and we just let him do it. And I didn't know this part of the story. Venezuela used to be a capitalist country that sold oil and got very wealthy. And then America came in, invested in building up oil refineries. So we spent billions of dollars in Venezuela, helping them, build a way to extract and refine that oil. And then Hugo Chavez got elected and stole all of that back. So he said, oh, see all this stuff you just built? That's ours now. Because he got elected as a communist leader, and he said, okay, we're a communist leader, and this land is being taken back for the people. So he was popular for a little while. And he called America all kinds of nasty things. And, we had Cuba was a problem. You had the Soviet Union was a problem. And now we're way far ahead in the future. Venezuela's got an absolutely collapsed economy. And Maduro's this sort of North Korean type leader, right? He's a sort of authoritarian. And they have just had a terrible time this whole time economically after sort of stabbing America in the back when it comes to the oil. And they're just working with our opponent now. And Trump just slapped it up. She just kicked Maduro out. There's a chance that Venezuela now could become a country with regular relationships with the United States. I think that would be a good thing. Kind of like Cuba almost, but Cuba, they haven't done anything with Cuba. Mr. Land near me is $1 million for 2 acres. How cheap is land in Venezuela? It could be very cheap. I don't know how you would go about buying some Venezuelan land, but yeah, it could be very cheap. But especially because at this point, we don't really know what happens with Venezuela. I believe Journey has the Pikachu by itself. I think the Psyduck one is called Hope. Maybe. Just want to double check. Oh, is that true? I actually do not know that for sure. Is there a way to look it up? Hold on. PSA 10 Chinese Psyduck. Let's type in 151. Okay. And it looks like it comes from, they don't say, but here, there's a code on the card. Maybe the code can give us a clue. All right, let's take a closer look. Come on now. Wow, they want so much money for this card. Okay, 151C. And do we have surprise here? Let's see what it says. Not surprise. 151C. That's right. So this is Pokemon Journey, and the Psyduck totally comes out of this pack. It's 151C. It appears Hope is Psyduck, Journey is Pikachu. Are you sure? I mean, take a look at this. Look. That says 151C, and that's the Pikachu and the Psyduck, right? You could be right, Tammy. You might know more than I do. Tammy says 100% sure. I guess, but that says 151C right there. I guarantee a lot of land over there is super cheap. Yeah, I would probably assume so as well. There we go. All right, let me zoom back out of there. The Venezuelan news is crazy. Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. There are 4 sets of 151C. Oh, here we go. Okay, Tammy coming in with the knowledge here. Okay, so Tammy says all of them are called 151C, that there's 4 sets of them, and you need the one called Hope. Let me take a look into that. Pokemon 151 Hope sealed? No, you're right. There's an actual box with Psyduck on the front. All right, you got me, Tammy. These Chinese sets are super, they're kind of a newer thing, you know. I just don't have it all memorized because it's really confusing. They don't make it really easy to understand it. They got like 20 different versions. All right, good catch there, Tammy. No, there's Pikachu in here. I think someone mentioned that before. 151C just stands for Chinese. Very good. Thinking of selling my base set 2 Charizard PSA 6 for a mansion and some acres in Venezuela. Tammy goes on the giveaway now for the knowledge. You want her to? I can do that. Here, Tammy, I don't think she has does she have a spot? Let's check and see if she has a spot in there already. Yeah, Tammy's got a spot already. We'll have this one spot for you, Tammy. I'm going to keep going, though. But good catch, Tammy. I like that a lot. By the way, do we have this set up? Let me go ahead and set this up. I had a spot for the website thing. No problem, TCC. It's confusing for me, too. It is very confusing, isn't it? All right, so Sarah is the keyword. It's a $100 giveaway. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. We have nobody in the queue if you want to open any cards. It's the first week of January. I think we're probably going to do some repos here. What are the new sets you guys are excited for? Are there any new sets that you're waiting to come out yet that maybe we don't have in stock or we haven't pre-ordered? Take a look at this, everybody. So this is the Jumbo Pack Break, $40 to buy into that. And then let's show off the breaks real fast. We have this beautiful trade slab here with the Slither Wing. SpongeBob SquarePants, Magic the Gathering. Bet you that goes up in price over time. I can kind of sense it sometime with certain cards. Team Rocket Zapdos. We need 2 more people in here and that goes off. We have Mancherry. That's a, wait a second, that's not a big break. That's a gym break. That's a 2-person break. Here's Charizard. Now that's a big break. That's up to 15 out of 28. Here's the OP5, which has 2 people in it. We need 2 more, $15 to get in there. And Miss Alicia started the stream out with 2 fresh spots in the Astral Radiance box break, making this the fastest moving break right now. So there's 5 spots left on Astral Radiance. All right, cool. So those are the breaks. We showed off some cool stuff. Ascended Heroes. That's right. Ascended Testicles. Those are coming soon, huh? Let's see. We placed a pre-order for OP14 English as well. So that's going to be on the way. Maybe we should, yeah, I don't know. Mr. Right, I'd be able to slap away a History of Z booster box. I don't mind. History of Z booster box. I'm pretty sure I have a box of it. So yeah, you definitely probably could. Let's see. If you have Hope, I'd be happy to buy a box. No, I'm afraid I don't have any of the Hope boxes, but maybe I should, and maybe I should have Gem 1 as well. You know, I notice the Chinese cards continue to offer exclusive pulls, and I think that could be a good reason to keep them in stock. You know, the Korean cards don't do that, and we're pretty good with the Korean cards, but the Chinese cards have actual exclusives. So maybe it's a mistake that we don't have more of those Chinese cards on our menu. We do have some very good ones, though. We have the Gem 3, Gem 2. Gem 3 is Gengar and Cubone. Gem 2 is Umbreon and Sylveon. Really nice. Then we got the 151 Surprise, which is the standalone, or it's the Pikachu Gengar. And the 151 Journey, which is the Pikachu. Okay. So there we go. We do have a good variety of the Chinese cards, but sounds like I should probably just keep expanding it. Don't you guys think? Use my cash to continue expanding it. All right, so if all fails, today we can work on doing repos and pricing up slabs. But let me check out the website now. It looks like the website has nobody in the queue. We just started. Welcome, guys. We've been talking about the crazy news in Venezuela. We are. All right. Very nice. How many spots in the jumbo card break? Right, I forgot about this. So this is the jumbo card. It's a gigantic Mewtwo slab. This is the new jumbo break that we started because the rocket box topper went off the other night. Not really. It didn't go off. It got bought outright. Let me show you real fast. The jumbo slab. Ooh, Jumbotron. It has 3 people in it, so there's 7 spots remaining. That's not bad progress, actually. Oh, man, Prismatic and Black Bolt went up. The 2 sets I was opening. Yeah, so I went to restock them, and they were both more expensive on the restock. So that's why they shifted a little bit. They didn't shift too much, but yeah, it's just a little bit. It's bound to happen, you know. It's bound to happen. They're bound to go up eventually. Now, let's start some repos. I want to do repos. It's been 2 months since we did repos. So it's been 2 months since our last repo. We're coming over here to slab away. Ooh, scary. Now it says, last time it said it's November and slabs from April are due, right? So now we're going to say it's January 26th. And slabs from, what's 2 months forward from April? May, June. All right. Slabs from June are due. Then down here, we're going to say it's January 26th. And what's 2 months ahead of August? September, October. October 25 must be half paid. There it is. The dates have changed. The channel is updated. Time to look into who is behind and who's not behind. Let's see. We have... These all look fine. Things from October must be half paid. Okay, October. All right, here are the B's. Beatrice, Blake Santoro, Blake Santoro, Blake Santoro. How is Blake doing? I need to talk to Blake. Here we are. Let me see if I can find him real fast. Let me see, Mr. Blake. All right, here he is. All right, so I sent him a quick message. Let's jump back to the repo channel. So Blake's got 3 items he's got to work on. We're going to say late. Oops. Got some music. All right. Yeah, he's got 3 items. And he had some canceled PayPal orders. So those are late. And then we've got October 25 to October 26, PSA 10 Thicky Wiki, Brandon Vargas. September 2025, Brian Freund. January 2025, Carlton Wicks. What was that? January 2025? That's like a year old. Let's go looking for that. I don't know I have no clue what that is. Is it due from January? Weird. I don't see what it could be. There's nothing in there. Let me look up Carlton Wicks real fast. Let's see what you guys are saying. He would need to reprice them before you can slab it away. Feel free to place an order, guys. What's his name again? Carlton Wicks. Scoopy doopy. He was last here on December. So I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a canceled item. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's a canceled item. Or an item he finished or something. I'm Carlton Wicks. I slabbed it away last month. Oh. Hold on. We're going to say 2026 then. January 2026. I don't know why I said January 2025. That doesn't make any sense. I must have done a typo. All right. Cody Hodges has a Flareon. Daniel Wiseman has a Snorlax poker that's very close, and I suspect he's going to finish it because last sold on that poker Snorlax is 1.3 thousand. Daniel Wiseman got it for 540, everybody. How good is that? That's another successful slab away if you think about it. It means he put something away and slab away, and it went up in price over time while he was paying it down. Pretty good. So here's a late card. It is the Rocket Topper. PSA 10. David Smith. Is David Smith here? April 2025. So that one's pretty far beyond due. It's been a full year. Okay, we're going to hit stop on that. And we're going to take this into the reclaim channel. Give me a second here. There it goes. Let's go grab it. David Smith, Rocket Box Topper. Now I'm going to go out on a limb and bet that he stopped paying this down because it got cheaper over time. What do you guys think? I don't even see it. Those are my regular box toppers. What about this over here? Ah, here it is. No, actually, I'm not sure if this is it. Maybe it's in the actual... What was his name again? It was David Smith. Let's just check this real fast. No, I don't see it. It's weird. It's like we already took it back almost. I wonder if we might have taken it back from him already. All right. We got these box toppers right here. These used to cost a little more. All right. But I see he hasn't made a payment on them. I bet you we already canceled it. All right. Whew. I'll make a note. Let's see the queue. We've got David Frey. He wants a round of shipping. All right, we'll take care of David Frey real fast. What's up, David? David Frey, have we shipped you already? If not, send me an email right here, Mr. David. Okay. All right, let's see. It's my Rayquaza VMAX. Oh, you got the Rayquaza. That was a pretty good deal, I think. I think the card's already gone up in price. Ah, here it is, David Frey. All right. I did send you an email just now. Perfect. Mister, what do you do if somebody has an expired bag, but the cards in the bag are valuable? Well, we don't take them immediately. We let it get a little older. If you abandon it for a really long time, we do eventually take those cards. I just assume you're dead or something, or you don't like Pokemon anymore. All right. Okay. Like maybe you got a girlfriend and now you're like, I don't want Pokemon cards. I got a girlfriend, bro. You know, but sometimes when they buy the packs and pull a nice, maybe like a decent card out of it, it's not even that valuable in that time period. And so it really is abandoned. They abandoned it. And then, you know, like 2 years go by, suddenly that card's really expensive. So we have a warped perception of it. In the time that they pulled it, it wasn't as valuable. Where are the red label Espeons? Yeah, we got to get some red label Espeons up here. You want some red label Espeons? I'll get you a red label Espeon. All right, Mr. David. We're just waiting for it to get us a price. David Frey, everybody. I did buy 2 rounds of packs from you. Should be in one bag, right? Looks like it. Looks like you bought these junk packs. Is that right? Yeah, look at that Charizard. Pokemon cards go up, girlfriend goes down. Maybe. Possibly. All right. I see we have 64 viewers. Take a second and smash that like button for me, guys. There we are. All right. Girlfriends is a very sensitive subject for some people. There we go. Good. Let's rotate these slabs. Ooh, Lucario. There's 2 girlfriends. Here's, time-space distortion. Very nice. That one won't last. That one will sell. Oops. I can almost predict what cards will sell first. Like, this one's going to get a check mark because I know it's going to sell first. This one will be high on someone's list to acquire. And when they get their paycheck, they'll buy it. Here's Nessa. Ooh. I sell this every time. How many legitimate daycares do you think are in Missouri? That's a great question. It's like asking how much welfare fraud exists across the country, and there probably is some. I think there's probably more of it in Minnesota, though. I really do. You know, because they have a sort of insulated group, and they're not telling on each other, and no one's looking in on them. All right, let's see. Mr. Edward, Astro Radiance. What do you want to bet something like that might be happening in a big state like California? It's very possible. You know, I think some of it has to do with the way people look at it. They look at it with no shame, like it's something to get, like it's a system to play, you know? Yeah, I'm going to get my piece. As opposed to having maybe a more conservative, you know, I don't want to take other people's money. That's not right. What's the personality type of that area? Oh, yeah. Here goes Mr. Edward. It's also not just daycares. That's right. It's anything that receives welfare. All right. Good. Yeah, they learned how to game the system, and then they all started gaming it as fast as they can. Ooh. Ooh, very nice. Time to stop working, guys. Time to look on how you can get your slice of the American welfare pie. Why should you work when you can get paid much better to just know how to apply for free money from the government? All right, what we got here? Mr. Anthony Haymeyer, what's up, man? Slab away a history of Z Boosty Box. You got it. All right. So you've sent $100. And let me look into the menu real fast. It's in the extended menu, right? History of Z is $12. How many packs in a box? Is it 24? That is so hard to reach. All right, so it is 24 packs in a box. You got it, man. 24 packs in a box. That's going to be 24 times 12, 288. 288. So let me set this up for you, Anthony. We're going to jump back over to slabs. Mr. Anthony Haymeyer. Right here, it's going to say January 26. Oops. Anthony Haymeyer. Box of Legends of Z. 288. And how much did you send over? You sent over $100. So you'll be down to $208 on that box. Sounds good, man. That sounds like it'll be fun to open when you're done. Okay. Thank you for that. That was a $100 order, by the way, guys. Here's an order from Javier Arroyo. What's up? 1 live custom, 2 prismatics. Mr. Javier, how's it going, Mr. Javier? Day 1,762 of trying to get Mr. to notice me. Hey, what's up, Mr. Guerrero? Guerrero. There we go. I got it, Guerrero. All right. It took me a couple tries. I'm sorry. How's it going, man? How's life? Guerrero. Got to time the message just right. Yeah, a little bit. All right. There we go. 2 prismatics, 1 live custom. Let's see what happens in the live customs. 1, 2, 3. Mike's side's a little bit right. Like, if you can hear me sort of like fishing around for something, there's a good chance I'm not looking at the screen. Oh, here we go. Mimic You Trick. It is 2024 Trick T10. All right. Let me go grab that. Can I place this somewhere? Gotta make sure there's enough room. Ugh. Aha. All right, we got Mimic You Trick. So you can either keep the Mimic You Trick or trade, or you can re-roll it. What would you like to do? Ooh, nice one. Looks like this, by the way. Keep it. All right, sounds good to me. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. Mimic You. A win's a win. Lock it in. I'd keep it if I were you, says Lurkin. It's a cool card. Now, we'll jump this up here and open your prismatics. Maybe a double win here. Snipping that. Okay. What we got? Ooh, Umbreon and EV1 break. Winner takes the whole box. That's correct. Whoever pulls that box, they get the entire box sealed, which they can then keep sealed or open for fun. It's a big one. It'll probably take a while. If you guys are a one-piece enjoyer, here it is. Some of you are going to lose a lot of money when it goes off. Here it is. There's 21 spots, right? So it's just going to be pretty rough when it goes off. But you can see Edward's already taken a pretty hefty risk in there. It's only up to 6 so far. 6 out of 21. There it goes. Got a whiles to go. Javier with the JA. You got a bag right over here. That box is adorable. Yes. Very good. Yeah, you can just keep it sealed. You can sell it on eBay. You could trade it back to me. You could say, hey, I don't want this box. I'd like to sell it to you for silver and gold or for some kind of card you want. Many different reasons you might get in there. Whoever wins is keeping it sealed, says AOG. Yeah, you feel like that? I mean, it's still cool to hold on to a nice sealed box. Jesus Aguilera, he says, Astro Radiance box break. You got it, man. All right. How's it going, man? All right, I think my slab away is paid off looking at my Venmo, seeing that the last held payment went through. What happened? So we received 100 from you, and then you had sent another 100, which was a total of 200. And so there would have been just, let's see, Mr. Jared, 300, 200, 100. So what happened was I applied $100 to it, and then I applied another $100 to it. That's why you see it goes 300, then 200, then 100 like that. That's how I did that. And so you should have $100 left on it. But if you're not sure, go through all your payments and add it up on a calculator, okay? And then come back to me and tell me what you found. And then if you found that it's completely paid off, I'll do the same thing. I'll run through your payments and then we'll get it unlocked for you. Here it is, Mr. Astro Radiance. Ooh. Pink box with chopper on it, right? That's right. Might just keep that history box sealed. Yeah, that's fine too. You can do that. I don't mind. It's a cool box, right? People are into holding on to sealed boxes, so we're finding that that's a popular break as well. This, ooh yeah, 11 out of 14. Thank you, Mr. Aguilera. And let's check the website. It's the website's turn. Euro Legends instead of history. Ooh, let me fix that. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see. Legends. You're right. History of Z. My bad, dude. Just mixing up the names. All right. So we got some breaks moving right now. Here's Lucas Launch, OP5 break, and 1 Pokey Shuffle. So here is a secondary one-piece break. This is for just 1 pack, which you can also keep this sealed or you can open it. This comes out of a case, a fresh case of one-piece OP5 where nothing good has been pulled out of it. And so it's kind of like a really hot case, right? So I recommend opening it. You don't have to, but I recommend it. Is that all 4 pieces, by the way? That might be all 4 right there. That's it. It's over. So this is done. And 1 Pokey Shuffle. You wrote Let's. I already read that. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1. What are we going to pull here? Could be big. Nope. Could be this little guy with the hat. All right. That's a cold one. Let's see how you do in the one piece. So this is an OP5 pack. And we're very excited to see what happens with it. Cool, right? We can run this break twice, by the way, if we want. Boy, it'd be pretty easy to just shuffle these names and pull one off the top, don't you think? The old style, we used to do it that way. And then the Pokemon card that was yours was actually the energy card. Let's do it the standard way. Here we are. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Arturo? How do you feel about the whole business in Venezuela, man? Did you hear the news about that? That's pretty crazy, right? Here we are. Is it worth grading the OP5 pack? Sure, you could grade a booster pack. Might be worth it. I could see it being worth it. All right, check this out. All right. All right, give me a number for these. Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. 2. All right, 1, 2. Good. So these have been shuffled, and now I'll take these behind the camera. All right, so now you don't know the order of them. Let's go buy some land and build a leering center. Yeah, time to buy some land and open up a leering center. It's actually not even that inaccurate of a statement. We were talking about, becoming wealthy, starting a business. Well, these guys started businesses that rely on government welfare handouts. That's actually a legitimate business type. There's a lot of businesses that do that today. Here it is. Give me a number. Now, I'm not telling you to go build the Leering Center in particular, but you can look and see what the government's incentivizing. That's what government does. Government gives tax breaks and even handouts to types of companies that it wants more of. 7. We can't do 7. 2. All right. 1, 2. Very good. All right, how does this play out? We've got Mr. Thujipan. Cold. We've got Mr. Zach. Oh, there you go, Mr. Zach. How about that? Is Zach here? I don't think I saw Zach. Here we are. Somebody go tell Zach he just pulled OP5. Here's NHCC. Sorry, Mr. NHCC. And here is Lucas Lodge. All right. So a missed break this time. So this is Zach's. I feel like Zach would open it, but I don't want to open it until he's here, basically. I want him to see it live and confirm he wants it open. There we go. Zach Stex, good games, dog. Zach, come get your pack. We are. So Zach's done well. He's picked up a nice pack of OP5. Oh, yeah. All right. I would grade one pack. Even back in the day, these were like $20 a pack, I swear. And yeah, Mr. LaFlame was opening those like crazy. Here's if it. How much do you have left? Of the OP5s, they're not available for direct sale. I don't want to sell them too fast. Here we are. Zorua. All right, very nice. We have a bigger order for Javier. He says, spot in the Zapdos, one spot in the one-piece pack. One spot in the one-piece pack, huh? So it just ended, but I do think I have another one nearby. Where did I put that, though? Oh, is it over here, maybe? Here it is. I found it. Okay. Very nice. So we'll run it twice. This is round number 2. There you go. All right. We'll get you in there. So breaks, they're popular. People like the breaks. They're fun, man. One spot in the Zapdos. We need one more person in the Zapdos. The Zapdos is a really nice card. I actually think I might have underpriced him. Where'd it go? All right. So check this out. 40 times 4 is 160, right? Well, we found that the 9.5 was like 120. And the only reason this one hits 160 is because there's a $40 star spot in there. But this is a 10, and that's a 9.5. Yeah, all right. It's a nice card. I really think this will go up in price. I mean it. How many left in the top split? 4 spots left. 4 spots left. We have Jose Dominguez, 80 plus 40 credit. I have for the time space. Okay, you got it. So just like usual, that card is sold. When doesn't that card sell? That card sells every single time. You got it, man. Whoop. This year is the year to learn how to flirt and get some tortas. Yeah, good for you, man. I like to hear that. We are. All right. Time, space, distortion. Ooh. Very good. All right, that is sold. It's always sold. That card sells every single time. This is up to 3 out of 4. That's a cool Ifrit, isn't it? Look at that. That's full art Ifrit for $100. Oh, yeah. We don't grade a lot of Final Fantasy because I don't know exactly how much you guys actually like it. Lucas Lodge, second round, OP5 break. Here you go, Mr. Lucas. Good luck in there. Now, Lucas, if you miss 4 times, you're going to wish you just bought one. Is there a reason it sells? It's cool. It's got all of the legendaries on it. It's a cool trainer. Cosmic Hollow. Zapdos and One Piece break. All right, Zapdos and One Piece break. Zapdos is finally going off. Name each legendary. Uxie, Mesprit. I can't name them all. All right, I can't do it. I tried. All right, we'll pull these out. I tried. Somebody else name them all. I know one of you guys probably got it memorized. I didn't like Diamond Pearl. Yes. Uxie Mesprit and Plasma Ray. I can't remember. All right. So this is finally over. Good luck in there, guys. What do you know? We need this again. By the way, you can keep this card and give up the Zapdos. You're able to do that if you want. If you're a madman. Okay. You got 2 out of 3. That's pretty good. You know, you don't see them on cards very often, do you? Those legendaries. That's part of why it's so hard to name them. Yes. Did I miss the giveaway? 1, 2, 3. No, wait, we only need 2. Yeah, I'm afraid you missed it. I'm sorry. There you go. Do, 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 do. Azelf. You know what was coming to mind? Axew. My brain was saying Axew, and I'm like, I know it's not Axew. Axew is that little guy who turns into Haxorus. So the word Axew was coming up in my memory over and over again, and I'm like, I know that's not right. Azelf. It's very close to Axew. All right. So here are the names. Pull that behind screen. All right. So we do that so you don't know the exact order. And now, I remember them for their badass battle music. OP5 or Zapdos Break. This is the Zapdos Break going off, everybody. The Zapdos Break. Give me a number. We need 2 numbers from the audience. 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, 3. And give me another number. You guys don't know the order of these anyways. I did it behind the camera. Give me another number. It's such a small batch of cards. All that matters is... Okay, 2. This is all that matters. All right, you don't got to do some big fancy shuffling for 4 cards. So we'll place this here. We'll place this here. It's all shuffled up. Let's see what we got. We got Thujipan coming out first. What do you know? It's Thujipan's card. Hey, look at that. All right, having some good luck. Let me guess. You want to keep the Magnemite. Here's Javier. Okay, sorry, Javier. Here's Beatrice Monis. Oh, Beatrice with the star spot. And Joey Albrecht. All right. That is complete. The Zapdos is done. Now we're ready for a new card. A new Lightning Break. Lightning Breaks are fun because they tend to not have a lot of spots, so they end fast. That's the main thing about them. Okay. So what you did in that pack is you pulled the Magnemite, and then you traded me for the Zapdos. That's what happened. That's how these breaks work, right? You're technically in a break to try and pull Magnemite. Now, Miss Beatrice, she goes into the Charizard break. How nice. Booba-dooby-doo. Well, it's already 5:28, man. Time's flying, guys. If you want to have some fun, send in. That's going to be 16. All right. What's this? A new Tops, mister? I thought I got 2 spots yesterday. Let me check it real fast. We did start a new one, but that might have been the one you bought 2 spots in. Okay, so here it is, Shahir. Oh, there's actually only 2 spots left. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. Heartbreak is up to 16 out of 28. It is getting close. It's getting there. How many spots were in this OP5? Well, how many spots was in this OP5? It's 3, right? Yeah, 3. Okay, good. So that's going to go off a second time any minute. Jumbo PSA 10 Mew and Mewtwo. Yeah, it's a cool one, isn't it? I like it. It's like all psychic and wow. Carlton Wicks toward Rayquaza. Note, it's just my name on the slab. No card is listed, but it is the red label one. Let's go update it to make it look a little nicer. So we're going to say Ray VMAX alt. Okay, and then this will go down to 15. 60. All right. There you have it. Thank you very much. Mr. NHCC, $40 off of my slab away. Let's start there. How's it going, Mr. NHCC? This goes down to $422. Jump me in these 4 breaks. EB1, Astral, Jumbo Mewtwo, and Nidoking Mega. Ooh. He's taking a couple shots today. You got it, man. The Mega Sub list creaks forward by 1. There's 3 spots left on the Mega Sub list. All right. So let's grab some of these. 1, 2, 3. Oops. There we go. How long for pack grading? It'll take a while. It will take a while, but you know, we do have somebody, we have a person or two in queue for the pack grading. Are you ready? I've never graded booster packs and not had to wait like half a year for it to come back. It can be really slow. It doesn't matter though, because you're just going to hold this for a long time. You know, it's not like a quick flip kind of item, you know. You want to get that graded, and trust me, if it gets a 10, you'll just want to hold it and hold it and hold it. It's a great card. Great product, I should say. All right, so 1 in the EB1 break. Now, that means we actually did not need this, because that is a list. Okay, let's get that list out. Scooby Buzz, oh Scooby Buzz, Scooby Buzz. NHCC on 7. Astral box break. Okay, this will go in the Astral. And the Jumbo Mewtwo, the Jumbotron. 6 spots left in Mewtwo. 6 out of 10 left. Here he is, up to 12. This is up to 4. Ta-da! Ooh. So the break's moving around a little bit. A little bit. How about a fresh break? This is going to be pristine Poo-Poo Chew. I like this card a lot. I think it has a chance to go up in price by a lot, but we don't know if it will for sure, but we think there's a good chance for that. We're going to do 1 in 5 on that with the star spot. That's going to be the next lightning break. This one could be pretty popular. There's a lot of people out there who still need a McDonald's Pikachu, and some people who don't mind having more than one. One of the things I realized recently is even if they did reprint it in English, I think the Japanese one would still be popular. People would want it in each language. All right. Are you still opening packs for people? Yes, sir. That's what I'm doing. You can send in an order right now and have some packs open. There's two ways to participate. You can head over to the description of the live stream, or you can use the website, which can be found in the live chat. 2 ways, description or the website, either way. All right, so are we caught up? We're caught up on orders. Send some orders in, guys, if you want. It's a Saturday stream. Excuse me, so it's very nice, but there's no Sunday stream. So this is the last time to have fun until Monday. Let's go ahead and hand out a spot real fast since we hit a slowdown point. Tammy made it back in anyways. Oh, Tammy. Oh, joy. Yeah, Tammy. Oh, yeah. Here's Mike Side made it in. Good for you, Mike Side. NHCC. All right. Resendez. All right, very good. We're at 16 out of 20. 4 spots remain on that giveaway card. It's $100 just given away by Sarah just indiscriminately. She's just like, here, have my money. We have Mr. Liam Davenport. He wants a Glory of Team Wacket. Where am I hiding the Glory of Team Rocket? Here it is. You really, if I'm pulling a pack of it, it should be rotated to the front. That's how it should work. So let me get this whole baggie, rotate it to the front here. All right. Prismatic. Electric Breaker. Destined Rivals. Phantasmal Flames. Okay. Mega Evolution. Do I have Mega Evolution? Good one. Japanese Mega Dream. Oh yeah, that's this. Mega Dweem. I have a Dweem. McDonald's Dragon. I thought I saw some packs of McDonald's Dragon up here. I thought I saw a Pony Tat. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't do that. I swear I saw some up here. Well, maybe it's in here. Man, I swear we've got some. I don't want to have to stand up to go get some, but it looks like I might have to. All right. Where did I see them? I swear I saw them. I saw them and I made a note of it. I said, those aren't where they belong. That's why I said to myself, I said, those don't. Oh, is this it? Nah, that's not it. All right. All right, let me go get some. Let me go get some Dragon Discovery and blow my head off. I'll be right back. Whoa. All right, so here we are. Ooh. Ooh. Dragon Discovery. Now, if you'll give me a minute, let me get these ready for future orders. And he's gone when I need them. What? My Misty Pika slab away is already done. That 40 is for my AO slab away. Really? Really? NHCC. Misty Pikachu. So you're saying you finished Misty Pikachu, is that right? My Misty Pika slab is already done. Okay. We'll just delete that and we'll head right over to the AO and apply $40. You have 160 remaining. All fixed. Thank you so much, Mr. NHCC. I probably forgot to remove the listing after you finished paying it. I do that sometimes. I apologize. How cool would it be if you guys could make payments toward your slab away on the website? Would that be cool? I don't know how that would work. I think you'd have to have like an account or something. All right. Talk to Karis about that. Imagine you could have like an account on the website and I could add like a slab away to your account and then you could just manage the slab away from there. That'd be neat. All right. You need an account for each person's slab away. I know. There we go. Throw all those away. Now we got these. We're going to put them in a baggie. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, mama. Sounds like a lot for you. Who's got a lot? All right, there it is. The order is put together for our friend, Mr. Liam Davenport. Open live, please. My username is Tired Burrito. Mr. Tired Burrito, nice to meet you. Is this your first time order? Let me know if this is your first time order. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. All right. Oops. Yes, it is my first. Snipping 1. Snipping 2. Snipping 3. Snipping 4. What packs are those Dragonites? Those are called Dragon Discovery packs. They're not old. They're a McDonald's pack. There we go. All right. Togi Kiss. Here's a cold one. Here's a Dwagonite. Look at that Dwagonite. BTC trying to hold at 90,000. Yeah, nice. There it goes. Here's Mega Dweem. Oh, Zekrom. Nice. All right. Here's Pinsir, Buzel, Annihilate. Here's Ogre Pond. Heat more, heat less. That was a heavy Yama. Ooh, Wigglytuff. Ooh, nice. All right. So out of this round, Dragonite, Zekrom, Wigglytuff. Oh, yeah. Boop. Now, it's your first time order. I got 2 options for you. You tell me what you want. I can either automatically put you on this list for the giveaway, so you get a guaranteed spot, or you can have this first time Moltres stamped card. Which one do you prefer? I'll give you whichever one you want. This. I didn't see Chunky Temptation. All right. All right. Thank you, Mr. Liam. The Moltres, please. All right. Moltres first time purchase. Oh, yeah. Very lovely. Now we got to pick out a new first time purchase card. All right, as you know, we do not automatically... Oh, wait, this should say 126. We do not automatically ship. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, you're an international as well. So we don't automatically ship your cards. Your cards ship out after you order a round of shipping. In your case, you're international shipping. And what that would mean is that when you're ready, we would find out how much it costs to ship your stuff and let you know. Most international shipments are $40. All right. How about a rotation here? Voltorb, how is he not put away yet? Here's Mario. Here's Squirtle. He's a really nice one. Here's this really nice Glory of Team Rocket Nidoking. And here is Feraligatr. Lots of 9.5s now. Because of these darn BGS slabs grading 9.5 all day. All right. Scooby-Dooby-Dum. Booty buns. All right, the queue is empty, guys. The queue is empty. There's nobody in the queue. I'm going back to repos. We got to finish the repos. We were in the D's last. David Morris, who has a PSA 9 School Trooper. David Morris from May 2025. He's still fine. All right, and then we've got Edwin Del Cid. This is considered late now. All right, Edwin Del Cid. He's still here, right? I think he is. Okay, we have Mr. Efren from May 25. Let's see, May. Slabs from June are due. Oh, from June. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. So let's be accurate about this. So this is late. Okay, we're going to hit copy on that. David Morey Skull Trooper is late. All right, Mr. Downing Troy. I'll shift him forward because we like him. He's here like every day. He's been shifted forward. If you're here so often, I can remember the last time you were here. We can just shift it forward a little bit, I bet. Here is a March 25 to 26, Eddie Mendoza, PSA 10, Rayquaza. That one still has a ways to go, doesn't it? Okay, here's an October, Eric Rodriguez. Cards from October must be half paid. I mean, I'm going to mark this one. He made an initial payment on it, it looks. We're going to mark that late. Now, over here, we have a Garrett NGC Dragonair. Garrett. Looks like he put it away and he never paid it down at all. Let's take a quick look at that. Garrett? Is that how he spells name? Look in description, burrito. Troy, my boy, gets favoritism. Well, you know, he hangs out a lot. We know a lot about him, so we're just gonna make it a little nice for him. There's no problem with that. Doesn't take anything away from anyone else. All right. How did I spell this guy? Yeah, I spelled it correct. Let's try this. Garrett R22. We're looking for Garrett. It looks like he might have an expired item. All right. Maybe he was paying over here. Let's check over here. Doubt, though. Yeah, we can't find Garrett. So it says he has an NGC Dragonair from June. That's a year old. Or not a year old. That's a 6 months old. So he didn't make any payments on it at all. So he's both due and late. We're going to go ahead and cut this one. That one's coming back to the table. Here it comes, guys. You guys like seeing the slabs come back when they're missed? We have a Garrett one. He might have paid it off already, is the truth. Maybe he already paid it and I never removed it. Nope, it's right here. Might be another chance to get this over to Tammy somehow. Ooh, look at that. Ta-da! So that is a pretty rare Dragonair battle coin that I'm looking to sell. There it is. I graded these randomly, by the way. They come out of CD holders, and I don't know what's in the CD holders. So this time there was a Dragonair. Next time there might not be. All right. Dragonair. Wow, so cool. Let's see. Here is a Garrett Nadal. Grant J. Kwan, he's doing fine. Hathum. All right, let me scroll back down here. So wait a second, let me look at that again. Hathum has a gold coin, and that is very late. Does he know he has the gold coin? So he's a moderator. Oops. He's a moderator. I don't know if he knows he has the coin. I'm going to mark that one as late. I don't know if he still wants it. Is Hathim here? Does he still want it? All right, now here's Hammam. Hello Kitty Black Label. All right, so this one is also late, but he's pretty close to done with it. So we're not going to touch it. We're going to leave it alone. But we're going to mark it. Okay. Now we're moving on to the J's. All right, so in the J's, we've got Jacob Dogenbaugh. We got Jacob Kogutkowicz, PSA 10, Jolteon Topps, Spectra. That one's super abandoned. We're taking that one back. All right. Is this music on repeat? Hell no, dude. Aha, here we are. All right, this music is so clearly on repeat. Hathim's always here. I don't know if Hathim wants it. Just so I won the OP5 pack. Rip it. Woohoo! We're going to rip that for you, okay? Let me finish this. Okay, we're going to cut that out. Jump it into the reclaim channel. That's a nice Jolteon, by the way. CS-Man might want that one if he was watching. All right. Here is a Zen. Oh, I know this one. PSA 10 Mega Absol. Yeah, that one's late. I'm gonna give this one a little longer. I don't know if he's truly abandoned it. He might have abandoned it. Okay, it's a good card. Okay, James Beam. All right, this one says late James Gower, Koro Karuta, Bulbasaur. James Gower, that one's plenty late. Let me take a quick look at it. Slabs from June are due. Does James Gower hang out with us anymore? I don't think he does. Sometimes the abandoned slabs are people who just disappeared. All right, James Gower has... he has not been here since July. Oh, James. Why did we lose James? James should have just hung out with us. So this one's officially over then. I'm pulling it down. We're going to go grab it. Okay. We're going to head over to the reclaim channel. All right. Koro Karuta Bulbasaur on June 25, James Gower. Ah, here it is. Oh, cool stuff. So, a bit of an experimental slab, but I just had one of these sell, I believe, for a lot of money. Here it is. Koro Bulbasaur. So, these were a little experimental, but they're proving to be very desirable. How do I buy round of shipping? Hey, what's up, Tired Burrito? So, for your bag right now, that would be a $20 shipment. This would be $20 to ship right now. Now, if I were you, I'd keep adding to the bag. You don't have to ship today. You can ship next week, next month, 6 months from now. You get a whole year over here before you have to ship. But that would be $20. I can tell. It's a very small bag. All right. So that has returned to us. What was that? That was James Gower, I think. All right. What else we got? John Paul Geraldo has a slab that is due. We're going to mark it as late. Really should be marked as due. Okay. Jonathan Bagunas, he's fine. He's fine. Joey Maycumber. I'm going to mark this one due. I wish he would come back. He's got a slab he's been extending forever. All right, that's marked to do now. He has a vintage Tifa card. It's a really cool one. I know exactly what it is. I don't want to take it from him, but he's had it since June of 2025. So it's been around for a while. Okay. Give 6 months from September. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. That's not due. I see. So then we can just say September 25. There we go. Okay, good. March to March. October. Joey Albrecht is doing fine. He's got a big one. August, November, October. Those are fine. All right, we're in the case, but let's take a stop here. We're in the case. Let's take a stop. Let's take a look at your orders now. See if there's any fresh orders in the queue. Joey died, or did he? Everyone who leaves died, it seems. It is. I don't want him to die. So far, we've only got these 3 items have been incompleted. That's not bad, but we're only in the case. All right, there's no orders in the queue. However, we got Mr. Zachary Stex, and he's ready to open up his pack. You ready? So, Zach, this could, in fact, be the manga. It's not likely, but somebody pulls it. One day, this could be it. Who knows? Mister, let me see that vintage Tifa. I know. Probably really good, but he had it extended from September. Oh, ooh, look at that. You got Enel. Very nice. Bozoinks. And a little hollow. All right. How about that? I see James G on other streams. He's alive. Ah, okay, there you have it. So he's just abandoned it. Come on, James. Freaking James, bro. All right, here's Zachary Stex. EFF an extension. I'm going to pay that off. Oh, F that extension. Let me think about it for a second. Hold on. So he extended it from September, which would have been 6 months from September, right? Let me see how much time he has left on it. Nah, he gets 3 more months. So Mr. Joey Maycumber has 3 months left. Alt leader for 15. Let's go. You did good. I'm glad to hear that. Here's another pack. Here it is. All right. He don't appreciate a fine waifu. Well, you know, stick around. It might be coming back sooner than you think. Kara Nichols has a card to pay off from June. That one's... Is that late? Hold on. Let me see. Slabs from June are due. So that is actually due. Okay, here, let me pull my laptop back up onto my lap. All right. We have a Kyle Summers. We have a Larry Ellis. Larry Ellis. I haven't seen Larry Ellis in a while. He was last here in July. So that was when he slabbed us away, and that was the last time he was here. All right, that is canceled. We're going to put that back into the reclaim channel. Larry Ellis. So this is one that he put in the slab away. He just didn't pay it at all. It's an interesting card. It's an Adam Pashuis consignment. There we go. Another experimental type of card. Very interesting. We see a pattern here. All right. So that was Larry Ellis, right? We're in the M's. November, August. What is it again? So June are due. October must be half paid. All right, back to it. October must be half paid. Let's see. Those are fine. We're in the queues now. That's fine. This Robert Trebleco Blue Poker Gym Leaders is coming pretty close to the end. You better finish that up. I haven't seen that guy in a while. Promo Birds. I'll move this one forward. All right. Mr. Riley Kretowicz. Ryan Castillo from October. Has a BGS 10 black label Hello Kitty. This one is going to say late because he hasn't made any payments on it. July 2025, Cardos Green Gengar, Ryan Peter Zinski. I think it's time to claim that one. Is it? Let's see. No, he's 1 month away from it getting claimed. He's got like $300 on it, which isn't, you know, it isn't an unremarkable amount of money, so we can't touch that. Here's October Sean Gallagher. This should say late as well, right? Is it? I'm trying to remember my own rules here. October must be half paid. Okay, that's the problem here. So this one is not being paid down. We've got Shahir from December. 6 is from April. Cosmic Reshiram. This one is late. That's from April? That's pretty late. I have a feeling Miss 6 is not going to finish that one because she has not been buying much. Does she know she has that one? Sometimes I wonder if people know they have it. All right, so the Qs are done. The Ts are started. May to May 26, October, Terry Sherman. Couple black label Hello Kitties here, interestingly, that are not getting paid off. Tim Tran, late. PSA 8 Mew. Tim Tran, huh? Here's an October William Wafter. This one is gonna say late. Okay. November, December, September. All right, there we go. They're all updated. So there were a couple cards claimed. A lot of them were late. And so they're just getting a warning for now. Next month, it won't be a warning. So next month, you could see a whole bunch of slabs come down. All right, let me put this up here. How many slabs have I copied and pasted outright or slabaways that I always pay off? Just let me see the Tifa. It's a Cardos Tifa, and it's got sort of like that prism hollow effect to it. It's an older card, and it's a nice looking card. I know you're curious about it, but I can't let you have it until his time period is up. So we can't break the rules. Anyways, I won't break the rules on that because it would make. I just think it's bad for the brand to do that. I trust that you would pay it off. So I know you're tempting me, but I just got to follow the rules. So I think, what did I say? In about 3 months, that card becomes available if he doesn't pay it. All right, so here's this. Oh, yeah. So these are back from the dead. Now, this was in a consignment slab, but I don't know if he still wants to consign this. Let's mark off Larry's name so we don't make a mistake there. Okay. And I'll set this here for now. Okay, bruh. I'm pretty sure I know it. Is it a PSA 10? Yeah, it's a PSA 10, and it's just like a vintage Tifa with the prism hollow. Kind of like, you know those Cardos Gundams? It's kind of like that. It's a nice looking card. You'll like it if you see it. So here's Dragonair, returned from the Slavaways. And we're going to drop the price on the Dragonair. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look and see what it should be priced at. How about that? How about that? Let's take a quick look. NGC Pokemon Battle Coins or something? Battling Coin. All right, here they are. Let me check last sold. Let's see what's going on with these coins. Last sold, huh? Ended recently. 125 for Gengar, 80 for Meowth, 70 for Marowak, 70 for Bellsprout. And then that's the recently sold. Let's see if there's any Dragonairs. I don't see Dragonair. So we're going to price Dragonair at what I think is a fair $100. 140 wasn't actually bad either, to be honest with you. We are. But we're going to go lower. We're going to say 100 on this. It's cute, cute coin. Our price is in alignment with what you generally see online. Let's check the queue real fast. 3 months, I don't want to die without Tifa, and NHCC doesn't want to either. I just bought another random assortment of packs. Nice, dude. All right, sounds good, man. Mr. Zach also sent in. He says he wants in on the Astral Box Break. You got it? Astral Box Break. Mr. Zach. Now, Mr. Tired Burrito, if you ever want to participate in the breaks, in order to buy into a break, you'll have to use the option called custom payment. That's how that works on the website. So you can't find the breaks on the website. They change too often. So we don't update the website every time there's a fresh break. This is a break. Astral Radiance Box Break. Your odds, 1 in 14. $40 per chance. It's per booster pack, okay? So this is up to 13 out of 14 now. I think that just means there's one spot left. Let's double count it, make sure it's not already done or behind by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 2 spots left. There's 2 spots left on Astral Radiance Box Break. 2 spots left on Astral Radiance. That happens sometimes, you know. All right, cool. What is this? Oh, this was your One Piece pack. Nice. We all missed 6. She was our real-life Tifa. Oh, okay. Do I use that option to pay for shipping as well? Oh, that's a great question. I don't think so. I think you should be able to look up shipping. It's a pretty new website. We just made it. Let's search for shipping. 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 Let's see. Clicking on that. Choose an option. So you would choose international 4 ounces light for now. If your bag gets heavier, you'll choose 32 ounces medium. That's how it would work, okay? So the way it works is you can ship a little bit of cards for $20. That does not last very long. Pretty quickly, you're considered a medium weight bag, you see, because it goes over 4 ounces, which is not very heavy. And then once you're in that $40 range, you can ship up to 32 ounces of cards. So that's, again, that's what most international buyers do. They usually fill their bag out. They like to buy a lot of boosters. They like to maybe pick out a couple slabs so that they get the most out of the shipping. All right. And then we try to declare it pretty cheap for you. So Zach is in there. There's 2 spots left. You can finish that box up, guys, if you're not afraid. That's great. Thank you. Let's see if she answers Discord. Let's see. Here's Jose Dominguez. OP5 break. All right. So there was another round of the OP5 running, right? Actually, I think that's it. I think it's over now, right? This OP5 is done, correct? Who's still sticking around? Who's still here? Oh, it's over. All right. So that was the second round of it. Finished pretty fast. Ooh. Oops. When a break is this small, it really makes me just want to do the old style, you know, flip the top card off the energy cards and have your pull be, okay, whoever's got the energy, you know. I'm here. Nice. See, the rule is when we do a break is everybody gets 1 card, right? That's why we fill these booster packs with at least 1 card. But what we did for a little while was we just counted these energy cards as your card, which is kind of a ridiculous notion. But is it? Because it's like, we're just doing Korean commons in there. All right. So a little star. We'll let the star be the hit card this time. Okay. Nice graded OP5 pack would be so beautiful. Give me a number. Bring it to Germany. Ooh, Germany. How much is that Squirtle slab? $125 US. 3. 1, 2, 3. Flip that around. Okay. And now we got the names. Shuffle that behind the camera. See, I normally don't have to do that, but just for names, people are so clever. I'm worried that somebody really smart could try to affect the outcome of the break somehow by staring at the camera real close. All right, give me a number. Next one, NHCC. Doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. What we got? Here's Jose Dominguez. You ready, Jose? Sorry, man. Here's Thujapan. You ready? Sorry, Thujapan. Here's Lucas Lange. Ah, Mr. Lucas. You got very lucky. You are taking that home to Germany. And here's Javier. Sorry, Javier. All right, congratulations to Lucas Lange. He has 1 pack of OP5. 2 packs of OP5 sold for $120 today. That's nuts, man. So, Lucas Lange, all you got to do is say the word, and we'll crack it open. Or I can just put it in your bag. It's up to you. Yes. All right, there it is, Lucas Lange. Just tell me if you want to open it, okay? Tossing that. What a day. I know, isn't that fun? It's such a small break. That's nice. All right, we have a Mr. Liam order. Ooh, Liam has returned. So, you know, there's somebody in our stream who's been doing a very good job as moderator. Her name's Tammy. Have you guys ever heard of her? The amazing Tammy. And I know, even though she won't say it, she would love it if she could have this Dragonair. And so what I'm going to allow you guys to do, we're going to turn this into a Tammy donation, maybe. So we have to pay down $100 to give this to Tammy. And I'm going to start it out by paying it 20 of the dollars myself, okay? So I'll do 1/5 of it on my own. You guys can donate as little as $1. So I did 20. We're going to give Tammy this Dragonair coin. You can donate $2, $1, doesn't matter how small it is. If everyone donated $1, she'd get the Tammy coin. Where'd it go? Oh, over here. Okay, so I'm on this list now. I'm the captain now. I'm the babysitter now. All right, I gave 20. $50 for pack grading. That's right, we do some pack grading. So that's a Tammy gift. It needs to reach $100. Now, Mr. Liam, English Prismatic. Scooch that around. Maybe a chance to do a little Christmas present for Tammy. I think it's appropriate. You know, she's done a lot of work. And she's unpaid. You know, Mike Site gets paid, actually. He gets paid decently, actually. Here's Phantasmal. Here's Japanese Glory of Team Rocket. I know he gets paid decently because he takes a huge chunk of my money every month. And I go, oh my God. English Mega Evolution. Here we are. All right. Mega Evolution, Team Rocket, Phantasmal Flames, Death Rivals, Prismatic. We got them. Let's get it started. So you like to buy one pack of all kinds of stuff, Mr. Liam. Cool, man. All right. Can you check if it's okay for grading? You know, I don't really know how they grade booster packs. I do not know what to look for. I really don't. All I can say is it's from a fresh booster box. That's all I can say. So that's about as good as you can make it. Here we are. If you'd like to grade it, I don't have any commentary on how good the booster pack is. It's a sad thing, but I just don't know what they look for. Here's Helioptile. Oh, yeah. But it's been handled gently. Not like I'm rubbing it against the table real rough. And if you send it in, we'll get into a sleeve. Here's Giacomo. Otherwise, you don't have to grade it. You can just store it in a box somewhere. There you go. I just started collecting. I don't know where to start, so I buy everything. Nice, dude. Hippopotamus. Very cool, man. Here's Cerulege Mega Sharpedo. And we've got Zamazenta. It took me a second there. My brain wanted to say Zekrom, but I know that wasn't right. All right. I'm in, but which channel? PSA submission for packs. What? Burrito, what are you collecting? I just started collecting. Do you send packs in a semi-rigid? Sort of. We create a sandwich with the sleeve. I don't do anything that I think would hurt the booster pack. Ooh. All right. So that's for you, Mr. Liam. Nothing crazy coming out of that round. There we go. All right. All right. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Wow, wowie, well. Thank you so much, Mr. Liam. We have an order here from Ivan Ramirez. Ivan says, 1 box Mega Symphonia. Ooh, that's pretty good. Box of Mega Symphonia. All right, here we are. Mr. Ivan. Oh. Good. Good. Okay. They look for creases, bends, all in the foil packaging. Just trying to get to one of each of the original 151, then go for master sets with whatever I have. Yeah? You're in the right place if you want to learn about, you know, Pokemon card collecting, sort of like for adults, like strategic collecting. You know what I mean? We think and talk a lot about how to put your money into the very best items. You know, how to hold, what to grade, how to get a good grade. So we focus on that a lot. And you can even use me to send your good pulls off to grade. In fact, this weekend, I'm going to be working on that like crazy. We're going to get some submissions out. Here we are. All right. Good. Ooh. Mr. Ivan, good luck. We've got that guy. A cold one. This hollow, Xerneas. Cold. Cold. Here's Alakazam. Ooh. A Raikou. I like that Raikou. He's cool. Houndstone. Okay, Houndstone's nice. Happy Saturday to you guys. Are you guys excited for what happened in Venezuela? That's pretty big news. I think it's got some people nervous. I think it's got some people feeling like we shouldn't have done that. I'm pretty happy about it. I think it's a good thing what happened. Cold. All right. I think it's really impressive is what it is. Here's, ooh, Acerola is a good pull, Mr. Ivan. Toss this here. Cold. Clowitzer. Alakazam. A cold one. Kangaskhan. A cold one. Here's Clowitzer. Ooh. All right. A cold one. Meganium. Snob. You've got the Mega Evolve trainer. Will the price of gas be affected? Potentially. We might enter into a time period where we get a great price on oil from our new best friend, Venezuela. And this could cause oil prices to go down in the U.S. or just in general in the world. And by the way, that's very tough for Russia. Russia makes its money on exporting oil. That's a lot of its economy. And when oil prices come down, that's bad for Russia. That's good for us. Okay, here's a Latios. Ooh, Delibird. Ooh. All right. Honestly, it got me a little worried. It's scary when things happen. It is. And there we go. All right, very nice. I think Americans have a very bad feeling about their own country after what happened in Afghanistan. We actually lost our confidence. We lost our feeling of like direction. And it just shows you how bad that thing was. What happened in Afghanistan was so bad. Here we are. Really, really bad. Hurts your identity, hurts your brand. Not so great on the ARs. The SR is really nice. The Acerola, it's a good card. And you got some nice hollows too. Here we are. I might be interested in these hollows if you'd like to trade them into the trade slab. Mr. Ivan. We're witnessing a lot of changes in this world. That's right. Okay, Mr. Ivan, let's find your bag. I think when Afghanistan happened, Americans felt really defeated, really pessimistic, very low confidence. We don't trust our government. We feel like all wars are pointless. You know, it's not a good mindset. And it occurred because we were defeated, essentially, you know? Like, who wants to go into a war and then be defeated? Terrible feeling. We feel like we killed a bunch of people needlessly, didn't accomplish any goals. You know, there's a lot of bad stuff that came out of Afghanistan. So this is a very interesting thing that's developed. Ivan, did we need a new bag for you, Ivan? New bag time, everybody. So has Maduro abandoned his bags? Maduro has abandoned his bags, that's right. Will the cost of pharmaceutical opioids go down? I don't know. Ivan Ramirez. Thank you, Mr. Ivan. We have a Tammy Christmas gift coin. You can donate as little as $1 to the coin. I'll write your name on the sleeve if you do that. $1.26. There it is. Vietnam 2.0. Yeah, Americans had Vietnam happen. Americans had Afghanistan happen. There's a lot of reasons why Americans are so nervous about war. Let's move these up here now. Jose Dominguez, $10 toward the coin. Oh, yeah. We'll write your name right over here. Thanks, man. We should have done it with Cuba in the 80s. Lucas Lange, pack grading. Mr. Lucas, he wants the grading on the pack. All right, so here's the pack. Well, we don't need to write anything on that. We'll just mark this out. We'll say P. Lucas Lange. Okay, paid. I've brought peace, freedom, justice to my new Rizpire. Your new empire. My allegiance is to the Republic. All right, here's Mr. NHWC. I'll call Mr. Merry Christmas Tammy. All right, NHWC, 20 bucks. That's so nice of you. A little Tammy Appreciation Day here. I've been MIA. Oops, I'll ship soon. I know I have a Pikachu slab still. Pika, what? How's it going, Miss Six? How are things in your life? Here's click. Mr. Brandon Warder, 2 live customs and $10 to Tammy's gift. All right, you got it. Tammy Shammy. What do we have here? A 1, a 2, a 3. A 1 and a 2. Good luck in there. You don't want to know. What? What do you mean? Here's Whalmer. And here's, ooh, another fish, actually. This is cheap. You got 2 poker cards, Mr. Brandon. I'm sorry, a little bit of a cold round, but actually the poker cards take the edge off a little bit. All right. Keep the fish. All right, Mr. Brandon, let's see if you have a bag. All right. We've got Blake, Brandel, Bryce, Brady, Benjamin, Brandon. When will you send the packs to PSA? Potentially very soon, actually. I'm thinking it could be this weekend even. I got to look over how many packs we have in total and try to put together a couple of my own so they can all go together. C6 told you we was looking for you. Put this over here. All right. Bryson, Brandon. Where's Brandon Warder? He's in the last box. Mister, I haven't watched in a while. What do you think about tag? It's Card Lads. Hello, Card Lads. How are you today? We did it, lads. The fort is ours. I like tag a lot. I actually am an official tag grading middleman. I have a contract with them and everything. Mister, we can cancel the slab away. I totally forgot. No problem, Miss Six. I bought the Squirtle. He bought, what, this guy? Talking about this guy? I'll set that to the side. All right, no problem, Miss Six. All right. Six was about to tell us how life's going extremely glamorously. Mister, how many spots do I have in Astral? Says Mr. Edward. Yes, let me check for you, Mr. Edward. Let's see. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got 12 people in there. You've got 2, 3. You got 3 spots in here. That's a lot. Don't forget to add $10 to Tammy's gift. Did I not do that? Here we are. We're doing a little late Tammy Christmas gift. You know what, Tammy? The guy who initially bought this Dragonair, he never paid it off. So it's coming to you. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good luck today. 40, 50, 60. So glamorous. Hospitals are fun. No, don't die, Six. Maria is next. She needs one. Oh, custom payment Astral. Oh, Mr. Gallegos. Here we are. Well, now, wait a second. There weren't 3 spots left in it, were there? There were only 2 spots left. So that is completed. Gabriel Gallegos. There were not that many spots left. Not now, but I'm in on and off. No, I'm sorry. I hate to hear that. Gallegos. All right. I'm asleep most of the time. No. Goes. $40. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Hit me up sometime when you're not busy. All right, so let me place this here. Let me place these 2 in here. Here we are. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Gabriel, you have $40 left over. Ooh. Okay, pop this over here. And let's grab the boosties. Okay, all of these. Astro Radiance is going off right now, guys. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There you go. Hot takes, anyone? No. Let's see. Only cold takes. Hate these little advertisements. Aren't those annoying? There goes. How many years you got? 6, 1, 2, or 3? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. -1. No! Oh, I see. These are the 2 different packs here. That's confusing. All right. So I tell you what, let's put these in here like that. And then let's go grab our hit cards. All right. 6, I hear you're gonna recover from whatever's going on and feel healthy and happy very soon. Ready? You just gotta do whatever the doctors say. Doctor's orders. All right. I know how to make you feel better. You got to take a Charizard, blend it up in a blender like in a milkshake. Drink it. Has magical healing properties. Who got the last spots? Dang. Yeah, it's over. Mr. Gabriel Gallegos bought out the last spots. You see a guy in New York started a case against collectors and PSA Beckett, SGC Monopoly. I guess. Yeah, I heard about that. It was a New York politician. Is it really necessary? I don't think it's necessary. I was supposed to be healthy in December. No! Here we are. All right, there's that. Give me a number to break the deck. Here we are. I know what you need to feel better. You got to get on a diet of cookie dough All right, cookie dough, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup cereal, and honey buns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll make you feel so happy that any health problems will melt away. All right, the names, lots of names here. Tons of names. Many must be named. Ready? That's the trick. The doctor's going to make you eat like broccoli. It's going to make you sad and depressed. Yeah, that one. There we are. All right. I got to be healthy, though. No! I'm sorry. Here we go. Here's... What's a tall glass of wine and half a pint of ice cream going to do anyways? It's good for you. Makes you feel good. If it makes it feel good, that means it's good for you. That's how it works. That sounds like my high school diet, which did not help my health. Oh, yeah. All right. I want my cookie dough. Yeah. There we go. All right. Give me a number. This is a big break, actually. This is an Astro Radiance box break. And you're looking at, how much is this? Like $560 or something? Mike says 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there it is. There's the break. All right. Here's Gabriel Gallegos. Here's Andrew A. Martin. Here's NHCC. Here's Gabriel Gallegos. Sorry, Gabriel. Here's Edward Cornelio. Sorry, Edward. Here's Gabriel Gallegos. Oh, Gabriel, that's tough. All right, Gabriel's feeling it. Alicia. Edward B. Cornelio. Ooh. Alicia Brown. You know, I think I put the star card in here. If somebody pulls the star card, I just want you to know that's not supposed to be in here. There was no star card in this break. So just letting you know. Here's Alicia Brown. Could it be Alicia this time? Hey, you needed that, Alicia. It's been a while. All right. So Alicia might have pulled it. Here's Gabriel Gallegos. She was right next to it. Oh, and there's the star card. So here's the deal. There was no star card in this break. I just stupidly added it like I was on automatic mode. There's no star. It's a tough break. There's no star card. It would have been 15 spots if there was a star card. Here's Mr. Zach. Mr. Zach. Here's Mr. Edward. Mr. Edward. And here's Jesus Aguilera. Thank you, everyone who participated. Miss Alicia, didn't she have like 2 or 3 spots in here? She actually took a pretty good chunk. I must skedaddle. Have a nice night, Miss 6, and you know, don't be a stranger. Come by and say hi anytime you want, okay? All right. So, Alicia Brown, is she here? Miss Alicia. Alicia has to be here, or else she only gets this and not the trade. Dang, nice one, Alicia. Alicia, by the way, participates in a lot of breaks. You don't notice it as much because she doesn't talk in chat as often as perhaps she did in the past. But she's in a lot of breaks, and she has been missing a lot of times. And she just got a big hit, and that's literally going to set her back to 0, I think. I think for all those times she missed, she just caught up by 1 break. It's kind of how it works sometimes. It is. Sometimes you go negative for a while, and then you just get like 1 big pull, and then you're good again. All right, there it is, Alicia Brown. It's funny that the box break is moving so fast as opposed to actually opening packs. All right, next box break is an interesting one called Darkness Ablaze. That's a Charizard break. Okay. Ooh. Because of one of your break dubs, I've turned down quite a hefty offer on a card. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ew, says Javier. Hey! I think you mean, ooh. Ooh, I love darkness of balls. You got any darkness of balls? Hey, you got any darkness of balls? Hey, when are you gonna have darkness of balls in stock? Hey. Is that annoying enough? $40, 1 in 9, darkness of balls. I don't know. It's a sealed box, isn't it? Okay. Very nice. Hey, you got any darkness of balls? What do we got next? We got Javier. Back when Darkness Ablaze was coming out, every single stream leading up to Darkness Ablaze, there was another stinky kid would come in and say, when are you going to have it? And when that set came out, the Charizard VMAX, which was not a Rainbow Rare or an alternative art, it was just a standard VMAX, would grade and sell for $500. That was when it launched. All right, Javier says, what's up, Mr. 22 Tammy's coin? Okay, Javier. You guys are so generous. Okay, so there's 20. Let me write this down over here, too, by the way. That was my first setback then. Yeah. Boy, it stunk if you held on to any of those Charizards, didn't it? Because that was not a good card to hold. And this set remained kind of cheap over time. But you know what? It's been a while. Maybe it's time for it to finally go up a little bit. Don't you guys think? I think so. Why not? You know, Steam Siege went up in price, didn't it? I think it all goes up in price eventually. Just takes longer for some boxes. And then one day they're looked at and it's like, yo, that's cheap. By the way, you could try to pull it so that you could open it live. All right, so there we go. 20, 30, 50, 60, 80. $20 remains on this Tammy gift. About to hit us McDonald's Burger Chew 2. We don't know that. We don't know if Burger Chew is going to be reprinted or if it's going to be a different McDonald's set. By the way, if that McDonald's announcement turns into a different set and it's not the Burger Chew, you realize Burger Chew is way underpriced. But if it is Burger Chew, here are my thoughts. Burger Chew might just stay about the same price because he's already like dirt cheap for what he is. He's dirt cheap already. 2 prismatics, you got it, baby. All right, 2 of these. 1 live custom. Ooh. So, you know, it wasn't too long ago that McDonald's Pikachu was selling for like $50, by the way. And now he's selling for like 80. Did you guys notice that? Am I the only one who noticed that? So he's already up a little bit from the low point. Ooh, that's a cold one. I'm sorry. Cold live custom. Ask ChatGPT, what are the chances they reprint it in English? Mr. Read Up. I'm going to say, because one of your break wins, I've officially turned down a 5-figure offer on a card. Oh, sweet, dude. That's nice. Meaning that you pulled that card out of the break, and then what you did was you've had someone offer a lot of money on it. I mean, that's neat. All right, here goes. Prismatic. It could be the 2 packs that change your life, maybe. Change your freaking life. It's neat. Did you get my last order? I'm sure I did. I just have to open all the orders that came in before yours did. So we go in order from oldest to most recent. All right, there you go. Javier, just 2 cold packs this time. Wonder if instead of burger, it's a McWib. Ooh. Oh, that'd be cool, actually, if they could edit it to be different in English. But does anyone know what the artwork will be? Here are my thoughts. Even if it's the exact same artwork, I really do think there will still be a market to also own the Japanese one. So I think people will want the English one and the Japanese one. Here it is. All right, Ivan, another box of Mega Symphonia. Do I have a box, mister? It's been a while. Do you have a box? Oh, is that why I couldn't find you? Oh, there you are. He's got a box, everybody. That's why I couldn't find him. Mega Simp. Mega Simp. Oh, wow. Whoa. Ooh. Oh. Wait, where'd the Tammy coin go? Where'd I place it? Oh, it's still on the table. This is the Tammy Christmas gift. You can donate as little as $1, and I'll write your name on the sleeve so she knows who bought the gift for her. It's kind of a late Christmas present. Well, I just checked. Burger Chew is pretty cheap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's pretty cheap. He can't go to zero. I think the cheapest he could ever be was probably be like 35. And he was selling, I mean, the BGS 9.5 is already 45. 20 bucks left on it. Yeah, that's right. All right. All right. Burger Chew is pretty cheap. Gamble 60 bucks and turn into a 5-figure offer. I denied. Wow, that's cool, man. There we go. Pretty neat. Pretty good. Pretty good. Boop. All right. This is for our friend Ivan, whose stuff we must put into his box. Because we forgot. Ivan has a box. There we go. Have no fear, Mr. Liam. We have not forgotten about you. There was just a little queue that kind of formed ahead of your last order. That happens sometimes, you know. We were a little slow earlier. I noticed we get really busy the closer it is to 7. The closer it is to 7, the busier we get. PSX, donate to your fellow mod. He has a box. Pause. That's right. He has a box. Here's Latias. Here is the water thing. Okay. Yuck. Shedinja. Yuck. Boop. Now you can even trade cards like these if you don't want them. I'm also interested in those. You get a much better valuation on cards like that. Here's another Houndstone. All right. Hey, mister, I take the Magnemite Siggy instead of the break. Will it come with the free encapsulation, says Wow Mikey. Maybe it will. You know, we need to do one of those for Sarah Dusenberry still. And I have not revved up the machine in a while. Thing is, the laptop probably needs updating. And I think we have to renew our license with Adobe. So when I rev those things up, if you take the Magnemite, I probably could encapsulate that for you, yeah. It is. The developers previously described this lease as the largest manufacturing lease signed in the USA, bringing the overall campus to 22 football fields. Nice. Cool. cool, man. Well, you know, I think that that's going to fix the problem Pokemon has had with not enough product at release. And you'll get product at a very good price now and just be able to... Whoa! Oh! You gonna grade it? Mr. Ivan, we got a beautiful Latias alt for you. You'll just be able to, you know, actually afford modern product for once. I'm for it. I think the hobby's in a great place, and if modern was a little cheaper, it'd be even better. It won't be in full production till 2028, though. Oh, that's a while. Go Jack Sparrow on them. All right. Yeah, that's going to set Pokemon in this really powerful position to be the king of printing, which they probably already pretty much are. Thank you for the opportunity. I don't know when I'll sell, to be honest. It's definitely become my single most valuable. You keep talking about it. What is it? Tell us what it is. I want to know which card it is. Here we are. Here we are. Yeah, we got to do more good breaks like that, huh? You're teasing us, Mr. NHCC. Just tell us the card. You don't remember, huh? I don't remember. I host like a million breaks, dude. Here's Garrett Nadal, $200 towards Slab Away. Mr. Garrett. I don't remember, dude. I do so many breaks that it would be near improbable for me to remember. Boop. All right, so that's down to $410. Thank you very much, Garrett. Here we have clip Joseph Valente, one box of Mega Dweem. Mega Dweem. I have a Mega Dweem. There we go. Mr. What's my top break pull? I don't know. Didn't you pull like an Espeon once, though? But it's a one-piece card. Oh, true. Yeah, we have broken one-piece cards. We've broken some cool stuff. Like, we've broken Gengar before. It could be Prime Gengar. Yeah, we broke a Prime Gengar a little while back. We've broken a lot of great things that have gone up in price over time. Here we have it. Ooh. I mean, somebody just received Cardos Gengar, 3.4 thousand or something? Cardos Gengar Prism Hollow, which was probably underpriced, by the way. It was probably an underpriced card for what it was. All right, there we go. Good. All right, Joseph. We got to take care of Mr. Liam. He's still waiting. All right, Mr. pulled me Neo Lugia in a pack split once. That was nice. Nice. Yeah, we handed out a lot of Ace of Spade Lugias too from the poker decks. A lot of Ace of Spades. Here's Zacian. Here's Maduro. Very nice. I heard he's not going to be leading Venezuela anymore. Here's Ho-Oh. Ascended Testicles coming January 30th will be the largest English Pokemon set with 295 cards. Oh, that's a fun little detail. That's the largest set, huh? That's cool. Here's Electros. People going to go crazy for Ascended Testicles. Ooh, the protein bottle. It'll be a good set. There we go. You know, people are going crazy right now for Prismatic. Prismatic's going to do well in the future over time, I think. All right. And Howlucha. Previous holder was Fusion Strike at 284. Largest set ever. I heard he stopped here in Puerto Rico before heading to New York. Who? Oh, you're saying Mr. Maduro had a little stop, a little pit stop. He had a little bathroom break. All right, Joseph, that's a tough box. I'm sorry, man. Even the MA was bad. So you got Ends PP up, Dracloak, Maduro. But that's about as bad as it can be, isn't it? That's so tough. Tell you what, man, since you have maybe the worst luck today, I'll put you in the Sarah giveaway for free. Wee ones. This would be 17, Joseph Valente. Damn, terrible box. That was a really bad box, right, guys? I mean, that was a tough one. I'm sorry. Prismatic Japanese, still surprisingly cheap. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, you've got enough that you could almost have another bag. All right. That larger new set is going to have a lot of reprints from the started decks you're selling. Cool. Yeah, the starter deck has been harder to sell because you have to commit so much money to open it. We are. Sorry about that bad outcome. It is Mr. Liam's turn now, all right? Let's see. Liam. Whew. He wants the Squirtle slab. All right. Liam Davenport. Okay, it's all yours. Oh, lovely squirrel. You're going to like that, by the way. And then he is ordering a round of shipping right afterwards. Now, do you really want to ship out right now? Would you like to hold off? I can write it on your bag that you have shipping. I noticed you sent in for the $40 shipping. So you can actually add more stuff to this bag before it goes out. Did you know that? I mean, you can add quite a bit more with 32 ounces. So you've got more room if you wish. It's up to you. I can ship it immediately, or you can have more time with it. Set this over here. The set is a catch-up set for players. There's a lot of really hard-to-pull cards. Will be reprinted again. Let's see. You're kind of new, so you're not used to this, but a lot of people like to fill their stuff out before they ship. But I don't know if he's still watching. I might start working on this label. Let's see. Let's go grab his information. Oh, man, the website makes it so easy to make labels. Holy, dude. Website for the win, guys. You know, we've been receiving tons of orders on this website now. It's popular. People use this a lot. Okay, we got the phone number without even having to ask. It was just already there. How about that? And here is your email. All right. I'll keep building the bag. Oh, okay, hold on. He's going to keep building the bag. Perfect. So in that case, yeah, 32 ounces is quite a bit more. It almost looks more like this much. That might be closer to 30. Well, yeah, that might be closer to 32 ounces if you also include the slab as well. So you have more room to play around. You don't have to ship instantly either. There's no like, oh, no, it's been over here too long. There's nothing like that. For international, you get 1 year, and if you need more than a year, you contact me and tell me to extend the bag. Here's Dragonite. Here's Dragonite. Here's Mewtwo. Here's Gengar. And these guys that are looking pretty spiffy. All right. That was a solid purchase on the Squirtle, by the way. You're not going to regret the Squirtle. That one's it's just a really solid card. I sell that one all the time. Sells very easily. Let's refresh here. I didn't realize we got a new Team Rocket's Diglett Doug Trio. Mr. been calling it Dark Doug Trio. Yeah, just for a little fun. I know he's Team Rocket's Diglett, Team Rocket's Doug Trio, but I like to call it Dark Diglett, Dark Doug Trio. It's a bit of fun. So here are these. Can't believe these all got 9.5s. It's crazy. Meow, 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 meow. This music. Ooh. We have a new lightning break. If you guys missed that, it has begun. That's Pristine Pikachu lightning break. We are. Okay. Here's the Heartbreak Charizard over here. How nice. Ooh. What are we missing on the table, you think? Vintage, maybe? I love Squirrel. It was my first Pokemon. Yeah? Technically, I first played Pokemon on my friend's Game Boy. I didn't have a Game Boy. I wasn't allowed to. He had Charmander. One day, eventually, down the road, I owned a Game Boy, and he loaned me Pokemon Blue. And when I played through on my playthrough, I actually did choose Squirtle just because I'd already played around with Charmander. So I said, we'll do Squirtle. So my first playthrough of Pokemon Blue was with the Squirtle. All right, but I think if I had owned the game when it launched, I think I would have chosen Charmander. I'd have been a Charmander guy, just like every other guy who thinks he's tough stuff. Look, fire, dragons. All right, what else we got? Oh, we have an order from Joseph. I think he's going deeper into the Mega Dweems. Give me a second here. Hit refresh. I won the Gengar Prime PSA 10 because you didn't see the answer. Oh, yeah, that should be worth a couple thousand, shouldn't it? That's like close to 10 now, isn't it? PSA 10, Gengar Prime. Yeah, all you got to do is hold on to that one. So there's one for sale online for $9,000. I thought about buying them back, but I just kind of held off because I got to have cash for, for doing my work. So Joseph Valente, another Mega Dweem. You ready? Yeah, there were some very nice cards I sold just before 2025 started. And I was selling those cards probably with the intention to buy them back, going, as long as I can just buy them back, you'll be fine. And then 2025 began, and it was just a mad scramble at that point to buy whatever I could. And I ended up buying like the Gold Star Gyarados and a couple other things. Here we are. All right. One whole box of Mega Dream for Joseph. Hello, Joseph. How are you today? All right. Snipping this. Crazy times, huh? Okay. Mega Drum. Good. Run this way. Ready? Here's Zoroark. I'm good. I want that Gengar so bad. Here's Medusa. It's Medusa. Oh, yeah. All right. We got Poopachu. He's kind of nice. He's a reprint. There's so many of them. He's not that nice, is he? Dragonite with feathers coming out of his head. Because why not, I guess. What do we have? We got Frostlass. Very cool. She's a good Pokemon. Frostlass is a neat Pokemon. Here's... Okay, you got the stopwatch. It's a little scary. Hopefully another hit in here. Oh my god, please don't be a super cold one for this, bro. All right, we've got Dreepy. If you guys are ever wanting to offload your holos like these, you can ask to trade them in for spots in the current trade slab break. Psyduck's a good pull. So you did pull another tough box, but at least one of your ARs was a desirable Psyduck AR. Oof, man. It's hard to see. Here we are. I'm sorry. I'm good. I want that Gengar so bad. Oh, I already read that. Mr. Joseph. Okay. Set these here. He's crying. I'm so sorry, man. That is the nature of opening Pokemon cards, isn't it? It is a kind of gamble like the slot machine. Sometimes you win, sometimes you miss. And today you miss. You have to go back to work this week. It be like that. Yeah, exactly. It do be like that. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. Oops. We have a fresh booster box break. It's called Darkness Ablaze. It's only 9 spots. 1 in 9 odds. Darkness of Balls. Number 2. Number 1. That's my new thing. I got right number 1 on the original bag. It helps me find both bags. You looking forward to the new Resident Evil? Sure. Man, Resident Evil has some sexy characters in it. Okay. All right. I'm not like the biggest Resident Evil fan, but it's okay. It's kind of like a horror game. It's got a good feeling to it. Next simplified Chinese set should have my Marching Durance card. I can finally finish the collection. Yeah, sounds good, man. We have an empty queue. If you guys want to place an order, you still got a little bit of time left to place an order. We're getting near the end of the stream right now. It's 7 p.m. Last orders right now. Here's Mr. Shahir taking spot number 18. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Shahir? Is he still here? Number 19, Garrett. Here you go, Mr. Garrett Nadald. Number 20, who will take number 20? So there is a last spot. Who will take it? Here it is. 2 new breaks. McDonald's Pikachu, 1 in 5 odds. Pristine, 10. And then we have this Darkness of Balls, 1 in 9. It's a cheaper break. So, you know, if you're not a big fan of Darkness Ablaze, that's okay, because it's also not too many spots in the break. It's a smaller break. And it is ultimately a Charizard set. And even though it's not doing well today, people are going to be nostalgic for this. You know that, right? A lot of people were opening that back then. It will be a nostalgia set one day, and you'll be like, whoa, the price on that went up? You'll be like, mm-hmm. Yes, it did. You didn't expect it, but it did. I can't wait for that jumbo card to fill. The jumbo card has 6 spots remaining. Oh, it's Mewtwo and Mew. Here they are. PSA 10. It's really large. Like Magnum size. Whoa. Has a huge card. From 2019. Fool my lady's painting. Look at that. 2019. Not a lot of these graded 10. And it's just a gigantuan, humongous card. I'm sure there's not going to be a lot more of these graded 10. They're just too large. They come out of a specialty set. It's a cool thing. You can hang it on the wall. You could put it on a shelf, you know, with the stand. Did the Charizard break go off? The Heartbreak break. This guy right here, he's at 16 out of 28. He is moving slowly but surely. 16 out of 28 means there's 12 spots remaining on the Charizard. Wow, I've never seen a graded jumbo card. That is so sick. How does the break work for the Pikachu? Hello, Exocrat. The way it works, your odds in the break are 1 in 5. It costs $40 to buy a spot in the break. What are you really buying? Well, you're buying one of my beautiful custom booster packs. They look like this. When we open the booster pack, you may pull a Pokemon card like a common, or you might pull this desirable Magnemite card. If you pull Magnemite, I will trade you this Pikachu for this Magnemite. So you will get a trade, which you can turn down. You can say, I want to keep the Magnemite, but nobody does. Right, so that's it. You're buying a custom booster pack for $40 with the 1 in 5 odds of pulling the Magnemite. And then the Magnemite is traded for this slab. That is what it is. It's a custom booster pack break. Yes. We've been hosting breaks for years. We have all the same cool booster packs that every other channel has. In fact, we have a pretty wide variety. And I like to get some of the best sets on the table for investing, in fact. So I don't get 100% of sets in the world. I try to stick to the ones that I think are good investments. And so they're available to you guys to open. But I really, you know, if you want to talk about how we stand out, how we're different from everyone, I really love hosting these breaks. I really do. We host breaks all the time. Look at that. That's the mega break. $40 to get into this one. Your odds are low, though. You could jump in and have a 110 odds if you bought in at 400. So all kinds of breaks, booster pack breaks, bounty cards if you get lucky. Here's a SpongeBob break, although there hasn't been a lot of action on this one. So SpongeBob break, just a lot of cool stuff here. Constantly moving breaks. Sometimes they go real fast, sometimes they go a little slower, depending on how popular they are, depending on how rich everybody is, depending on how much competition there is. Sometimes the breaks are kind of cannibalizing each other for attention. But we just host a lot of cool breaks, and that's a good reason to keep an eye on us and smash that subscribe button if you like the fun conversations we have, the really nice moments when somebody pulls a chase card, tag middleman grading for $30, and especially all the fantastic slab breaks. So we do that pretty efficiently. My argument around the breaks, the reason we got so interested in them is because I did the math, and you're mathematically better off getting into a slab break than you are trying to actually pull that card out of the set. So that's what initially got me so interested in it. I did the math, and I said, hey, wait a second. You're way better off just being in a break, dollar per dollar, than trying to pull the same card and grading it 10 out of like an English set or whatever, right? So there's a lot of math behind it that really got me motivated to get into them. How many left to finish the Topps movie break? There's 2 spots left. I'm the Earthworm Endurance collector. Okay, bet. And was it you who collects Earthworm? What? Oh, you're talking to Mr. Roger. Hold them Magnemites. Wow, I've never seen a graded jumbo slab. I can't wait for the jumbo card to fill. How much for the break? I have it all in 11 languages. So I would just check the queue now, and then we may be wrapping up. Let's see. Done. 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 And completed. All right, so that's all of the queues. They're empty. I'm going to run the Sarah break now. Boop. Andy, man. Whoa. I didn't have Mr. Ship out for a while. Did you? So I don't even need to write this down. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. We know spot number 20 goes to Andy Man. Oh, yeah, Andy Man. Landing on 10. So 10 was who? Soy Sauce Sopranos. Oh, is that Anthony Haymeyer? I feel like that was Anthony Haymeyer. Is that Anthony Haymeyer? Soy Sauce Sopranos. Wow. He just gets $100 for free. That's it. He didn't have to do anything to earn that except for hang around. Pretty cool. We have to thank Sarah for that big giveaway. She written down over here. Did we write Sarah down? We didn't write her down yet. Let's write her down. That's me. Can I use it on my slab away? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, you're Mr. Anthony Haymeyer, right? Damn, dude. She just gave away $100. Wild stuff. Okay. We did not finish the coin, I think, the Tammy coin. So still a little bit of time left to get into the Tammy coin. It's a late Christmas present for Tammy. Why am I hosting it? Well, she does a lot of unpaid work on the channel, and also this became available after the repos. So, and I know she wanted it, but some other guy got it first. There we go. All right. Thanks for a chance at the giveaway, Sarah. Yes, Anthony Haymeyer. Cool. You got a slab away from today, don't you? Wow, that was really convenient. So 108 remains on your box of History of Z. How about that, man? That worked out really easily for you. All right. I'm all done for the Saturday stream. There is no Sunday stream. I'll see you guys Monday morning. Do you have any integrity? Integrity Farms. All right, guys. I had fun. See you later. Happy Saturday. Happy Sunday. I'll see you Monday.